Hello, this is the story of Invisible+Ben. Today I've got it in a bottle of anonymous Ben. I did an eau de toilette version just to see how that goes, which I'm quite fond of. Ben, it's been around a long time. I was looking in my formula book, and Ben is in the last formula book but two, a very early little venture into perfumery. So what happened was, my friend Ben was going to be 40, and I thought, what a lovely thing to do for him to make him a perfume, make him his own fragrance that would encapsulate a bit of Ben-ness. Now Ben does a lot of sport, he does lots of things quickly, he drives with precision and speed, he plays squash, he cycles, he's a really good writer. And I thought, I've not known him ever really smell of much except Ben-ness, but he likes his orange juice and his coffee, and that's really important to him, his coffee, as it is to me. So I had some Robertet, a lovely coffee absolute, had some cognac absolute. I used citrus fruits because I always think of him as drinking squash, and juice. So when he went to the gym, so he did a bit of a workout, comes out, showers off, and then I thought he could use this to sort of put a bit of Ben-ness back on. But I called it Invisible+Ben because I wanted it to be just like a sort of Ben varnish, not to distract from him being himself. So nobody would say, oh, what are you wearing, Ben? They might just say, you smell good. So I made this for him, and I gave it to him on his birthday. I put a lovely place in near Nottingham, big orange house. Anyway, we were there, and I gave it to him, and he unwrapped it, and he said, oh, thanks, Sarah. Scent. Right, yeah. And I thought, well, that was a big mistake, wasn't it? Although there were other people there who sort of secretly liked it, but I then found out later that Ben had once spent 2 weeks working on a perfume counter just before Christmas in Kensington, as he put it, selling Shell No. 5 to bankers, and it had ruined him forever. He even owns a machine that neutralises smells around his house, except maybe the smell of coffee. So that was a mistake, but I liked it so much I made it anyway. Ben has, so it's got its top notes of lime and fresh orange, it's got woods, it's got some other citrus notes in there, some of those herbs that smell citrusy but last a little bit longer. It's got the coffee and the cognac, like I said, so Ben can have dinner. It's benzoin and Popanax balsams. It costs a blinking fortune, this stuff. And then it's got that really lovely sort of musk, ambrox, which gives it a smoothness and ties the whole thing together. So an amount of that, also quite expensive, but there's this ambery musky thing that holds all those different naturals together. So Ben's fragrance, I'm spraying this liberally because it's a very light percentage of fragrance, and I've been wearing it all day and I just love it. It's unisex, it's named after Ben, but it's not a particularly blokey scent, it's one of those it starts off very fresh and very light, and then it sort of deepens as you continue to wear it. But the citrusy part of it generally lasts about 2 hours, which I'm quite pleased with. I'm very pleased with, yeah, I like it. It's one of my earliest, and it's still hanging on in there. Sometimes I forget to talk about it, so I thought I would make it its own film. Normally comes in our usual bottles. I've just made a few of these for friends. If you're my friend, ask and you can have one. I'll get one for Nick, he actually knows Nick, there's it. Nick's holding the camera. I'm covering with Invisible+Ben. He hasn't disappeared, he's still there. Okay, that'll do. Bye, thank you.